fancy link bracelet. And that's just the beginning of what yet to come, shall we just say. And what a perfect transition here onto our beautiful amethyst and white topaz ring. Available today at $39.90. So $10 off. We're also featuring it with available with FlexPay ×3. We have sizes 5 through size 10. Okay, this is when we do a little double take. So Bill, take us through, you know, we're talking, of course,
Sure.
we love our Sevilla silver, but one of our #1 recommendations has always been for gemstones set in sterling silver. And beautiful gemstones, our most popular stones, specifically amethyst and oftentimes blue topaz or citrine, peridot when available. But what a special treat. This is not synthetic. This is not glass. This is genuine amethyst and gorgeous white topaz in that halo setting that is so incredibly popular.
So it's interesting, but over the years, this brand, Sevilla Silver, has evolved, and it's evolved to provide you with beautiful, genuine gemstones in sterling. And that's just really part of this building of this brand. The other thing is our buyers work directly with several of our manufacturers that are directly overseas. So when you see a ring like this with a bracelet and they import it, they're bringing it to you directly from the factory. That's big. Most retailers cannot afford to do that. And in order to accomplish that, our buyer has to work closely with the designing manufacturer to do this. To hand select gemstones. Now this is a genuine amethyst, and what you're gonna find that is in this brand, you're gonna find that the Brazilian amethyst that we're presenting to you here is got a beautiful, almost like a Concord grape color, but the faceting and the cutting of the gem, which is a brilliant round, is so beautifully cut that it reflects color and light from every perspective. Now that halo is accomplished with white topaz. So there's nothing, to me, nicer than having and ensuring that genuine gemstones are used as accent stones versus a simulated stone like a cubic zirconia. These are genuine all the way around. Right. The halo, the solitaire, and then you've got this beautiful diamond stippled, like a diamond cut or diamond stippled triple shank that is just such a pretty shoulder to the ring.
It looks like a triple band that you actually have all layered together. And I'm gonna show you this, our special customer appreciation solitaire next to our showstopper with the amethyst as well. And then also notice the matching amethyst bracelet. I know you were holding that up as well, Bill. We're gonna give you that information. We have, I wanna say, fewer than 20 of the amethyst line bracelet available.
Maybe I shouldn't be holding it.
No, so we'll go ahead and give you that info. But between, I mean, looking at my hands right now, would you ever in a million years, let's just do the math here, think that these rings were under $100?
No.
In a million years?
Nope.
I mean, fashion jewelry, and that's what we keep going back and saying, it is Sevilla silver. It's gonna be stamp 0.925. This is a genuine, round, gorgeous 1 3/4 carat, fabulous amethyst of premium quality. And there's, just like everything in the world, different grades, different qualities in the natural stones. This in almost a 2 carat, round, brilliant solitaire as a loose stone at $39 and change would be an incredible buy. But get the complete look, natural stone, at $39.90 today at $10 off right now. If you're a February girl, what a beautiful way to celebrate your birthstone. Purple in general, universally, one of the most popular of all gorgeous natural gemstones. So, I mean, and look at it going back, going into spring and summer with the colors that we're wearing. I'm wearing like a soft mauve. Valerie's in a really pretty blue. I mean, these are the colors. I can see it back with your white and your, all those, you know, turquoise.
Beautiful with like a really pretty lavender camisole or top, like the one that Val's wearing. Really beautiful. And you know, you can mix and match the different gemstones. Oftentimes people think, oh, it's an amethyst ring, I need amethyst earrings. Mix them with like a blue topaz. Wear them with a citrine. Do a melange of colors in your wardrobe. But here's what I want you to really notice about the piece of jewelry itself. Look at the fine setting work that each of those white topaz have endured in that halo setting surrounding the solitaire. Look at that somewhat of a crown setting, the multi-prong setting that's supporting the amethyst, because you have a minimum of, what is it, 3 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 prongs that's supporting the center stone alone.
Billy, you know, sometimes diamonds are not set with that many prongs.
So oftentimes they're like set in a 4-prong setting. Yeah.
So, I mean, that just goes back to the amazing quality, our quality assurance program here at HSN, our fabulous, you know, suppliers around the world. This is why HSN continues to be one of the #1 colored gemstone importers in the world, because of opportunities like this. So 590-34